Your brain feels no pain, even during surgery. Here's a twist. Your brain processes pain, but can't feel it itself. When surgeons operate on a brain, awake neurosurgery is a thing, the patient often feels no pain from the brain tissue being touched because the brain lacks pain receptors for itself. What does that tell us? That the thinking organ itself is insensitive to direct injury in the way you'd expect. The pain you feel is from the surrounding tissues, scalp, skull, meninges, not the brain matter itself. This challenges our assumptions about brain pain. It also explains why brain surgery can be done while the patient is awake to monitor cognition, because the brain won't cry out. It's bizarre to consider. The thing that thinks, feels, and reflects cannot itself feel pain in the way your skin does. You're always seeing the past. Here's a cerebral one to slow you down. You never see reality in real time, just a lagged version your brain processes. Our sensory systems take time, milliseconds or more, to transmit signals, for the brain to process them and then create the perception you experience. So the image you see is a slightly delayed version of the real event. This means that every moment you live is already history. Your brain is always catching up, reconstructing what happened, but a little late. It's a fascinating recalibration of experience. The now you feel is already just behind. That has implications for how you respond, decide, and feel. And when we pile that on with brain-gut networks, heart brains, glowing bodies, you start to see how weird our biology really is. It invites a question. If perception is delayed and reconstructed, how much of reality do we actually experience? Your liver can regrow like a starfish. If you ever doubted that humans have a bit of superhero DNA, meet your liver, the only internal organ that can regrow itself. You could lose up to 70% of it in surgery or injury, and in a matter of weeks, it can regenerate back to nearly its original size. That's not fiction. It's regenerative biology at work. Scientists at the University of Pittsburgh and MIT have spent years studying hepatocyte proliferation, discovering that liver cells can re-enter the cell cycle and divide even in adulthood, something most organs can't do. The liver's ability to regenerate is why partial liver transplants are possible. One person donates a portion, and both livers regrow to normal size. It's as if your body took a page from a starfish's playbook. Every time you detox, your liver's quietly rebuilding, adapting, and thriving, a natural reboot button living inside you. Your bones are stronger than concrete. You might not think of your skeleton as a powerhouse, but ounce for ounce, bone is stronger than concrete. A cubic inch of bone can withstand roughly 19,000 pounds of pressure. That's the weight of 5 pickup trucks stacked on a single square inch of you. What makes it so powerful isn't just hardness, it's architecture. Bones are made of a composite of collagen for flexibility and hydroxyapatite crystals for strength. It's nature's perfect engineering blend of toughness and lightness. At the microscopic level, bones are full of trabecular scaffolding, a honeycomb-like network that distributes stress like shock absorbers. So even though your skeleton feels fragile when you stub your toe, it's actually one of the most efficient structures ever, a miracle of strength, flexibility, and self-repair. Your circulatory system could wrap around the earth. Here's one that stretches the imagination, quite literally. If you took all your blood vessels, every artery, vein, and capillary, and lined them up end to end, the total length would be around 96,000 kilometers, about 60,000 miles. That's according to the latest 2024 anatomical estimates from Harvard Medical School and the Cleveland Clinic. Slightly lower than the old 100,000 kilometer figure, but still mind-bending. That means your body's internal plumbing could circle the earth more than twice. Inside that vast network, your heart pumps nearly 7,500 liters of blood every single day, keeping every cell alive and fed. It's hard to grasp that such cosmic scale exists inside something the size of your torso, but it does. You're not just a person, you're a walking planet of rivers. You're constantly rebuilding your stomach. Let's end where the journey began, inside. Your stomach is so acidic that it could dissolve metal if left unchecked. The hydrochloric acid inside has a pH around 1.5, strong enough to break down meat, bone, and nearly everything you eat. But that acid doesn't destroy you because your body regrows its stomach lining every few days. The mucosal layer constantly regenerates itself, creating a new barrier to prevent your stomach from digesting itself. It's one of the most quietly heroic processes in your body, a system that saves your life every week without you ever noticing. Your body, in short, isn't just surviving, it's rebuilding, glowing, regenerating, and radiating light, energy, and life every second. When you put it all together, brains that eat themselves, hearts that think, guts that feel, bones stronger than concrete, organs that regrow, one truth stands out. You are not fragile.